What's going on YouTube? It's me, Kenneth, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make some awesome shrimp street tacos. We've got some wild caught shrimp from Six Brothers Beef Company. These turned out amazing, guys. We're going to be putting a little bit of a spin on my normal coleslaw recipe. We're going to try it out together. I think it's going to be really good, so y'all stick around. Alright guys, like I said in the intro, we're making some shrimp street tacos. And I'm putting a little twist on my coleslaw today. We'll see how it works. I've got some fresh kale here that I rinsed off, and then some tri-colored cabbage right here. Nothing crazy, but we're gonna go ahead and give this a fine dice, just to make it more manageable for our tacos. Start incorporating that together. Scoot that aside. There we go. Get that into our bowl. And we're going to be working with the Monument Grill flat top griddle today. There we go. And in order to make our coleslaw, we're going to use some jalapeno ranch from Whataburger. It's going to be some nice spice to it. Doesn't take a ton. Just enough to coat the slaw. We're going to hit it with some SPG from Suckle Busters, salt, pepper, garlic. And usually you would add a little bit of sugar in here, but we're going to be using some Japanese barbecue sauce, some teriyaki barbecue sauce on our shrimp. So I think it'll have a nice sweetness to it already, so I don't want to add too much sugar. And then we're going to put a dash of some apple cider vinegar in here for a nice little bite. Only thing to do now is mix it up. Give that a nice little toss here. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up, and I'm going to set this aside in the fridge and let it all come together, and then we'll get to cooking our shrimp. Alright, so we've got our wild caught red Argentine shrimp from Six Brothers, and the bowl here is thawed out for, I'd say, about 20 minutes in some cold water. And we're going to go ahead and start with a little bit of a marinade with that Japanese barbecue sauce. This is the teriyaki one. They've got several different ones. I just wanted to try this one out the first time. They were talking about how this was like the authentic original one that got them going. So let's go ahead and put some of this in there. I tried this just by itself, and I gotta tell you, it's tasting awesome. So I think it'll go great with that coleslaw. There we go. We'll do that for starters. And I'm gonna season it with some lemon pepper garlic from Suckle Busters. I think this will go great with the flavors we're working with in the coleslaw and that sauce. Put a good amount of that in there. Let's go ahead and mix that around and make sure all the shrimp gets coated in this sauce, and then we can reapply some seasoning also. Smelling good. I've got the flat top heating up to a medium on both burners. Look at that, guys. Ooh-wee. Y'all are going to want to check this out. Snag you some of that sauce. I'm telling you, I don't really think anything that you put it on could be wrong. Let's go ahead and reapply a little bit more lemon pepper garlic. There we go. So I'm going to set this in the fridge for about 5 minutes and let it also come together. And by that time, it'll be time to cook. Y'all stick around. Alright guys, so we got this griddle heated up, and we're going to start out by warming up our street taco tortillas. I've got some sweet Hawaiian flour street taco tortillas that we're going to work with. And I've got a plate with some paper towels on it, and once we warm these up, we are going to keep them warm by covering them with some foil. So we'll bring them up to temperature. That way we get that out of the way, because this is going to be a quick cook. We got the shrimp that's going to cook quick. We got these tortillas that are going to cook quick. Y'all saw we already prepped our coleslaw. So the hard work's really already done. And now this flat top's going to knock out some cooking for us. So I like to flip this around. We got some good oil on here. It's going to help bring this up to temperature. Get a little flavor in there as well. There we go. I like to flip them while they cook so we don't char anything extra. We just want a really nice, warm street taco tortilla. If y'all haven't ever tried the Hawaiian sweet tortillas out, I highly suggest them. Awesome with pulled pork. really awesome with anything, honestly. I think they're gonna go great with our shrimp street tacos today. So there we go. Keep pressing them down. They're starting to warm up nicely. Let those go for about 20 more seconds, and then we're gonna put them on our plate, and then we're gonna move on to our shrimp. Let's go ahead and pull these bad boys off. That's a good sign of these tortillas being ready to pull. There we go. And I've got the griddle on a low temperature. I started it out on a high temperature. What's important to know is you want to bring the temperature up, but then cook on a lower heat, because once this heats up, it's going to stay warm. So if you keep it on a high heat, you're going to be really blaring with some temperature on your flat top. So those tortillas are done. I'm going to cover them up. Let's get to cooking our shrimp. Alright people, we've got our shrimp that's been chilling in the fridge, getting nice and flavorful with that sauce and the lemon pepper garlic from Suckle Busters. Let's go ahead and pour it on. This cook isn't going to take any time at all. It's already smelling amazing. I do want to go on with a little bit more of our seasoning, the lemon pepper garlic from Suckle Busters. Again, we're on a low temperature, so we're slowly bringing these shrimp up to temp here. And then I'm going to hit it with a little bit more of that Japanese sauce. There we go. Really want to coat it in that. Man, this is smelling awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and finish cooking these up. This is going to take, I'd say, probably about 2 more minutes total. Woo-wee, that smells insane, y'all. Go ahead and finish cooking these up, and next time I see y'all, I will have already pulled this shrimp off, and we'll assemble us some street tacos, so y'all stick around. Again, guys, I say it all the time, but shrimp street tacos are the quickest, awesome, flavorful thing that you can make, especially when you got you a flat top. If you don't have a flat top, you can use a cast iron skillet, or you can just put them on some skewers and grill them up. Here we have our tortillas that we warmed up in the beginning. They're still warm. Perfect. Let's start assembling us some tacos. We've got our coleslaw that we started out making with the kale and tricolored cabbage. Put a healthy amount on each taco. I'm telling you guys, y'all are gonna want to try this out because it already smells insane and I haven't even tried it yet. The smell is half the battle, I always say it. Looks, part of the battle, smell, part of the battle, taste, all of it obviously. So, there we go. Beautiful already. Check out the color we got on our shrimp. This shrimp is gonna help hold down the slaw. These are so big that 2 are barely gonna fit on each taco, but we're gonna do what we can with it. You could top this off with a little bit of Korean hot sauce if you wanted to. There we go. Look at that. Let me bring y'all up for a close-up here. Check those out, guys. Oh yeah. Let's give it a try. Alright guys, just like that, we've got some beautiful shrimp street tacos. Look at that kale and our coleslaw. Remember, trying something new with the coleslaw today, so let's see what we're working with. If I can make it all fit in this street taco. Jeez. That's not a problem though. It's not a bad problem to have. Look at the color. Again, you eat with your eyes first, so it's gotta look good to want to taste good. Cheers, y'all. Man, wow. Right off the bat, the meatiness of those shrimp are uncomparable to anything I've had before. And then you get the nice crispness from the kale, the spice from the coleslaw, and then the sweetness from that teriyaki sauce. That's a thing of beauty. And then you taste that lemon pepper garlic in there too with a nice little citrus note. I think it brings it all together. Wow. So much flavor, so much textures. This is really an awesome street taco. You're gonna wanna give it a try. Appreciate y'all for stopping by and hanging out. Until next time, peace! Y'all keep on barbecuing.